Hello and welcome to the Me and Foods show. Today we are celebrating all things women's health in line of the International Women's Day, and no better person to celebrate this day with me than the esteemed Rita Dominic. She walked in looking beautiful and gorgeous. I'm sure everyone knows who she is. Rita, thank you so much for being here with us today.
Thanks for having me. And what an introduction. My goodness. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. So I'm just going to dive right in. Can you tell us how you've kept your youthful glow, what you do in order to stay healthy in terms of your wellness and nutrition?
To be honest, I tell a lot of people, look, if you want to look good, ultimately what you consume is what you look like, to be honest, And many years ago, I adopted exercise, and it's just been amazing. Exercise just does everything for you. It makes you feel good about yourself. It makes there's this thing that exercise releases. Is it called dopamine? I think that's what it is. Yes, and it just makes you feel really good about yourself, and obviously nutrition as well. Because the truth is, you can work out 5 times a week and you're not watching what you eat. It's where ultimately what we consume. So I tell people it's important to watch what you eat. Adopt a healthy lifestyle. It doesn't necessarily have to be high intensity workouts. You can just do some walking around, and it even helps you clear your head, clear your mind. You can put on your music while you're doing that, and then just watch what you eat. You can make healthy choices with your meals. It's important to watch your nutrients. Yeah,
definitely.
And I drink a lot of water, though it's not always been easy. There've been times where I've had setbacks where I become lazy and I just say, you know what, I'm not going to work out today. I'm just going to eat and binge anything I want. However, the ability to always remember that, look, I can quickly binge eat what I like, say for one day, and then go back to my healthy lifestyle. Because I tell people, look, to make you can create your own style in such a way whereby you have a day in a week where you eat whatever you want to eat. But other days, make sure you're burning all those things you've eaten, out of your system, and go back to your healthy diet and healthy meals.
Yeah, that's amazing advice. Yeah. So you're telling us balance is important,
yes, balance is important,
and also consistency.
Absolutely.
Wow,
Absolutely.
That's really, really good advice.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're obviously a Me and Foods ambassador. Can you please tell us what you like about the product and how you actually incorporate this to make sure that you're eating healthy?
Yeah. So, like I said, years ago when I adopted exercise and obviously healthy lifestyle, I decided to watch what I eat. But, in this part, you don't really have many, how do I put it, nutrient rich. Well, they're rich in nutrients, but they're not necessarily very healthy for you. They taste really good. My brother says something: once you taste food and it tastes really good, you shouldn't be eating that. So for me, Nuden Poundo strikes that balance in the sense that it's made out of high fiber, whole grains, things like that.
Yes.
And the very first time I tried it, to be honest with you, I felt light.
Wow.
I felt like, I still could go about my day and, get work done, as opposed to when you eat, the other, once you do that, just you're going back to bed.
Knocking out.
You're knocking out, you're not able to, achieve your goals and do the things you've set aside to do for the day. But I noticed that with Nuden Poundo, it's different. You feel light, you still go about your day, you still go about doing what it is you need to do, and you don't feel bloated. You don't feel like it's just sitting in your system. You see what I mean?
Yes, absolutely.
It's just, you feel light, and to be honest with you, I love swallow. But so many times I have to stay away from swallow because, it can be quite fattening.
Yes.
And it can affect our, diet.
Yes.
But with Nuden, for me, Nuden just is the perfect fit for me because it strikes that balance where I can eat the swallow that I want to eat because of what it's made out of, and not feel bloated and not feel heavy.
Yes.
So it's a fantastic partnership made in heaven.
Amazing.
Made in food heaven.
You heard it right here. Nuden is a great product. I absolutely love it for the same reasons as well.
Yes.
So can you please give some advice to women who are looking to start to take care of their health? What other tips can you give to women who want to just invest in their health?
Yeah. I know, to make that decision, it can be daunting, it can be so tiring, and you say to yourself, where do I start from? But you can start by making small choices, start making like small amendments in your day-to-day activities. You can start by doing a 10-minute walk, 12-minute walk, before you know it, you find yourself actually moving it up to 30 minutes, 1 hour, because once you do that, you start to gain strength. And also the kind of food you eat, you can eat small portions. Portion control is very important.
Yes.
You can still eat rich, nutritional foods that we have in Africa, in Nigeria, but just very in sizable portions, bite-sized portions, and that's basically, and move around, watch what you eat, watch the portion you eat, drink a lot of water. It's very important to drink a lot of water because it helps. That's basically what I would.
That's definitely very good advice. Random question: what's your favorite soup to pair with Nuden Poundo?
Oh God! Funny enough, I've tried Nuden Poundo with various types of soups that we have over here. And it tastes good with every soup, to be honest with you. I've tried it with afang, I've tried it with a mono soup, I've tried it with okra, I've tried it with egusi, I've tried it with only me.
Only you.
But yeah, it does taste good with every soup, to be very honest.
Okay, that's amazing. So you had it at home, you can try with any soup that you want.
Yes, absolutely.
Another question I have for you is, obviously you live such a busy lifestyle, and a lot of women would actually tell you things like, oh, I'm not able to take care of my health because I'm so busy. I have my kids to take care of, I have my husband to take care of. How do you find, the balance between family, work, and just like finding that balance in your lifestyle?
Yeah, like I said, it can be difficult finding that balance, especially when, you have to take care of family and things like that. However, having a partner who has similar goals helps. If you have a partner who loves to work out and is very big on lifestyle, health, and things like that, it does help. And for me, you have to create that time. 10 minutes is okay. Like the other day, I was having a meeting, and it was a Zoom meeting. And while having the Zoom meeting, I was on the phone to my husband. We were chatting. But while I was doing all this, I was walking around my living room. Before I knew it, I had done 7,000 steps.
Wow.
Exactly. And I did it on purpose. I walked purposely because I said, you know what, I need to find a way to make this work. Because before you know it, I won't have the time to work out.
To do it.
Exactly.
Yes.
So you can get it done. You find yourself doing housework, even cleaning and all that. Before you know, you've done like 5,000 steps.
Yes.
Taking care of children, washing their clothes. Well, probably if you're washing their clothes, or if you have like what do you call it, laundromats in your washing machine in your home. By the time you take one like 5 clothes to the laundry like 10 times, you've actually done about 100 walks. So if you do that and have you can download a step counter on your phone and then have your phone on you. By the time you know it, by the time you calculate all the steps you've done, I mean, it shows you the steps you've done and calories you've burnt. You find out you've done about 5,000 steps.
Yes.
Even in the home there.
Yeah. I mean, that's amazing. Yeah. So basically, that's actually a really good tip incorporate exercise into your lifestyle.
Absolutely.
So just stay active throughout the day.
Stay active throughout the day.
Yeah.
Just little bits and pieces here and there. It does help. Just don't sit. Our bodies are meant to move around. We're not meant to sit down, to be honest.
100%. I definitely agree. She also said have an active partner. So for those of us that are single, grab your best friend.
Yes.
Accountability buddy.
Yes, it does. It does work. Because sometimes, even when you feel lazy and you see your partner going to work out, it motivates you to get up to, want to go work out as well. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. Speaking of working out, so what are your favorite types of workouts?
I do a lot of high intensity workout. I've been doing Insanity for years.
Ooh,
I also walk around. Yeah, Shanti. I also walk around a lot. Do a lot of walks. But I do high intensity workouts and I walk around a lot as well. Yeah.
That's really amazing. So outside of, I guess, nutrition and fitness, what other like lifestyle tips could you give us? Maybe to sleep. You talked a lot about water.
Yes, water is important. Sleep actually affects. That's the one I'm trying to. Sometimes busy schedule, you don't sleep on time and it affects your general well-being. So getting enough sleep helps, because I noticed that when I don't get enough sleep, by the time I wake up the next day, I feel and look bloated. But anytime I get enough sleep, I look very okay.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I've noticed. So enough sleep, make sure you're resting. Just triumph. I know the world we live in today, we're dealing and handling a lot of stress, but find ways to live a stress-free life if you can. If it's, find a way to balance it, and just lots of water, exercise, watch what you eat, sleep, get enough sleep, get enough rest. And just drink water, mind your business.
Mind your business. Yeah. Wow, you've given us so many wonderful tips. So my last question is, imagine we're you, because I'm sure everybody wants to be you.
Oh, really?
So walk me through a day in your perfect, healthy life. What does that look like?
Well, I wake up in the morning. I must drink green tea. Oh, that's another thing. Green tea I'll advise people to adopt the habit of drinking green tea. It has a lot of antioxidants, and you know what that does. You know, so I must have my green tea. In fact, I think I'm addicted to green tea a little bit, but that's a good addiction.
Healthy addiction.
Healthy addiction. So I drink a lot of green tea. I drink that because I realized that once you have a cup of green tea in the morning, it helps you with how much fat you're burning through the day. From what
helps your metabolism.
Yes, it does help your metabolism. You keep on burning through the day, and if you drink more of that, you even burn more. So I do that. I drink my green tea. Go through emails, work, and things I need to do. If I don't have an early start in terms of work, I quickly get my workout in.
Nice.
And then go to work and do the things I need to do. However, if I have an early morning start, work related, I make sure I do my workout in the evening when I come back from work. But I must work out. Even there's some days where I can't get myself to work out because I'm so busy, but I make sure I catch up on it next day. Yeah, so I do that. I drink a lot of water through the day, my green teas, eat my Nuden Poundo. Hello. For my lunch. And then, and I also do intermittent fasting. That's the new one I've just started. I started that like a year ago.
Wow.
And
what's your window like?
So I start to eat from 6 p.m.
Wow.
So I eat 6 p.m. and I stop eating about 9.
Okay, and so 3 hours.
Yeah, 3 hours is my window. Like I've not last food I had yesterday was at what time? Maybe like 8:30.
And how have you been feeling since you adopted this regimen?
Initially, it was very difficult. It's very difficult, but you get used to it. It's easier for me to go through my intermittent fasting days when I'm active, when I have a lot, when I'm preoccupied,
so not thinking about food.
Thank you. So that's why I like to get busy, so I'm not focusing on food. And before you know it, it's 6 p.m. and it's time for me to have my first meal.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so that helps a lot, especially if you're getting older, especially if you're in your 40s. I think intermittent fasting, adopting intermittent fasting, including that in your day-to-day activity, exercise and things like that, it does help you drop weight even faster.
Wow, thank you so much. We have gone inside the life of Rita Dominic, taking all of her best health tips, brought to you by Nuden Poundo. Thank you so much for this conversation.
Thanks for having me.
And happy Women's Day.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Happy Women's Day, everyone. Happy Women's Day.
Bye.
Bye.